toll of Hurricanes Harvey and Irma in Texas and Florida.
This video is going to be an update on how it's been going with my roadkills that I've been fermenting. I have a big possum and a big raccoon that I am fermenting right now just to show what exactly we can ferment. I know there's a lot of people who do vermiculture are totally against certain things that I ferment, one being poo and the other being roadkill. To the point where they say reds do not eat meat. It's not good for them. And I'm finding so far that they will indeed eat meat, whether it's cooked or raw, as these raccoon and possum are. And as I look through the container, they look pretty good in here. None of them are trying to get out of the opossum one that I have here. And the worms are looking good. I'll be doing better fermenting opening bins than this. This you guys can't even see. Hopefully I'll get a better camera or a better camera angle so we can see, so you guys can see what's exactly going on in that fermenting bin. But I can tell you that the soil is very light, like it's castings rather than soil, and so it's gotten very light. There are many worms right there. And I'm assuming that most of the colony of worms are inside the opossum there, is what I'm hoping. But it looks good. There is no smell, absolutely no smell there. And that tube right there was another way for me to stop the reds from clogging that half-inch conduit. You cannot let that happen. Now here is the big raccoon that I was driving by, and I'll do a follow-up video at the end and see how long it takes. Doing roadkill does take a lot longer than whether you're doing your regular compost or your poo. Takes a lot longer than that. This has been, I think we're getting ready to go in 2 months now, almost going into 3 months, right? So this raccoon, I did pack it into a 6-gallon bucket, but it turned out it was too darn small for this thing. So I did move it from the 6-gallon bucket to this bucket here, which is a chlorine bucket that I cleaned out very good. And I know it's not good to use containers that have chemicals in it, so I don't advise that. Please just use food grade containers. But for this particular case, I did scrub it out really good. And as you can see, these worms, there's a bunch trying to get out of here. And so, but they are good. They are healthy looking worms. So who knows? They look like they want to get out. So I don't know what I don't know what I'm going to do with this raccoon. But as I dug down inside this, the worms did look healthy, and I did see a couple cocoons. So I think they are doing good. These worms are probably. We'll talk more about runners and why these guys run or leave. A few of them leave, and it only takes a few to clog those half-inch conduits. And as you can see, the way I have this one set up, these are working very well. They can't get in to clog that conduit. So that elbow with the screen on it is working very well. This was a big raccoon. And as I look through the soil again, it is light like it is worm castings. So other than that, the bin looks really good. So I'm kind of happy so far. I've done squirrels, I've done chipmunks, and I did a smaller opossum that looks amazing. And I'm still fermenting him. I took him out. I did a video showing that smaller opossum. I took him out and started fermenting him even more. But he works good. So they do eat meat. All right. Whether it's good, I don't have a testing kit. I haven't gone as far as testing my individual castings. But one day I hope to get to that level where I test my castings to see how good they are and possibly make castings that are very good. I hope to. And I think fermenting allows you to do some good testing, or at least some pinpoint testing. And I hope as I get better at the art of fermenting that I can do that. And if you guys are experimenting with this, please share your results. That would be awesome. But here's something else I'm working on that I think might interest you. You've heard of composting rolls. Well, these are composting balls that I've been making, and these are made by my compost, and I did a video on how I made that compost there. But basically, I'm using that compost, and it's kind of like baking a pastry ball or something. I roll it into not sawdust, this is leaf dust from my mulcher, my leaf mulcher, the very fine stuff I've been sifting and saving it. I use it as a cat litter, and I could do a video on that as well. It's been working well as a cat litter too. But I'm experimenting with these composting balls, which I use my compost and I roll it up to get that carbon and that nitrogen mix just right. And I'm hoping, one thing I like about the composting rolls is, with the paper rolling it up, is I'm recycling as well. But I think with this one I get more compost in a bin and possibly a higher compost or a higher worm casting in the end. I don't know. But I do like this option of rolling it up, and I'm looking forward to see how this is going to look when all is said and done. After I'm done fermenting this, I'm hoping the worms do indeed accept this fermenting method of my minced compost rolled up into a composting ball, like a nice sausage form, right? And basically, as you see the way I'm packing this fermenting bin, like other videos that I've already done, this is similar to how I pack my fermenting bins. So for those of you guys who already have seen this, guys and girls who have already seen me do that, this is just a reminder of how I pack that fermenting bin. And you notice too with those, with the possum and the raccoon, that I had no aeration tube in those either. So they were two packed in those bins, so I wasn't able to put an aeration tube in there. So I'll keep you posted on this. This will probably be the last video of the year, because I gotta get back into the real world here and get ready for the holiday seasons. And I just wanted to get this out to show you exactly that my roadkill is doing as good as expected. I would like to have gone a little faster, but I don't know if I added too many worms, worried about that they wouldn't take, so I didn't want to kill too many off. And of course, they're all making it seems, right now, so that's a good thing. And I'll keep you posted for the new year on these composting balls that I've made. And I hope it works with these, because I'm kind of excited that it's totally nothing man-made in here, like paper or anything like that. But again, I like using paper, and we'll be talking more next year about the different things that you can ferment. And I think this process holds, like vermiculture in general, holds so much more promise as far as eliminating our organic matter, whether it's our poo or our roadkill or almost anything. I think what a great thing it would be if we could stop all this stuff from being thrown in the trash, and all that heavy weight and energy it takes to move it all around. If we could take care of it in our individual homes, if we could take care of it in our inner cities, wouldn't that be an awesome thing? This has been another Vernmenting update. Subscribe if you like, and join our Vernmenting Facebook page, where we'll be talking all about the art of fermenting. That's all I have to say for now. Over and out.